Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new episode which I am going to be talking about the requirements that one needs when applying for any visa to go to any country across the world. The reason as to why I am doing this is because I've been getting questions from people that they would like to travel abroad but they don't know where to begin, and so I thought it would be best if I outline the major things that one requires when trying to start the process of applying for a visa. We've all had ambitions and dreams of traveling abroad, but the most important question one needs to ask themselves is, why exactly do you want to travel abroad? Because when you're applying for a visa, this is one thing that you need to present and say that this is my reason for applying for the visa. Maybe you want to go study abroad, you just want to go visit, you want to go as a tourist, you want to go work or business or just anything. So you need to know your specific reason why you want to go abroad so that you can know the perfect visa that you should be applying for that specific country you want to go to. The first thing you should get yourself when you start having those dreams of traveling abroad, or when you start the whole process, is a passport. Why a passport? A passport acts as your ID when you go abroad, and this is one thing that you cannot take in any application. Like, no embassy will accept your application for a visa if you don't have a passport. So the first thing that you need to do is apply for a passport as soon as possible for you to be eligible to apply for a visa to travel abroad. Another reason you need to apply for a passport early enough is because a passport takes approximately a month for it to be ready after you taking your application, but at times it may take a longer time in case of any delays. So you do not want the passport to be the reason you're not traveling abroad, and I advise you, go ahead, apply for that passport right now, and you will be one step closer to traveling abroad. And the cost for a passport is approximately $45.50 for the one with 45 pages, so it's something manageable that you can easily do. When taking in your application for the visa, you will be asked for a visa fee. So as you plan and get ready for your journey towards traveling abroad, you need to know that the embassy you go to will ask you for a certain amount of money that caters for the visa application form, which is what I'm calling the visa fee. So start saving some money for you to be able to pay for the visa fee and any other requirements that require you to pay money. Another thing that you require is the travel health insurance. What is travel health insurance? This is an insurance that covers you for your health when you're outside the abroad for some arising health issues that may come up during your stay in the foreign country. So by this, you will have to get or find a health insurance company in Kenya that is approved by the country that you want to travel to and apply for a health insurance. In this case, some people will ask, what is it that they say $30,000 or others $60,000? How do I even get such kind of money? But what I can tell you is, this is not the amount that you're expected to pay, but that's the amount that the health insurance cover that you get is able to cover you in case of anything or in case of any health issues. So don't be worried, it's not that a lot of money, but then it differs from the number of days that you're going to stay in that foreign country. During your visa application process, you will need to fill in a form that you will get it from the embassy of the country that you want to travel to, and you have to fill it stating the purpose of your travel and other many details that it will ask to know about you as you plan to travel. So this is something else you need to know, that when you start the process, you will have to go check on the embassy of the country you want to travel to and download the visa application form, fill it so that you can present it during your interview or whatever time they tell you that you should present your application. Something else that you may need is flight itinerary. some regions, such as Europe, will require you to have a booked flight when you're applying for a visa, because they want to be sure that you will come back, more so if you're applying for a short-term visa, which is up to a maximum of 90 days. So in case you're planning to travel to somewhere like Europe and maybe any other country that requires that, you will need to book your flight in advance before you apply for the visa, because now you will have to present a flight itinerary to the embassy during your application or during your interview. Also, something else in most cases you will be asked for is, where will you be staying? Where are you going to get accommodation? So let's say you're going for tourism, you will need to present a booked hotel in the country that you're going to or in the town that you will be staying, showing that you will be staying there for the period of time that you will be there. Or if you're changing, you need to show that this is where you will stay. So plan yourself with money that will help you do all this. In case you're going through an invitation, the person who's inviting you needs to present their documents or the residential details that shows that you will be staying with them and that they agree you will be staying with them during your stay in that foreign country. Something else you will need is money. Many embassies, more so Europe, the US, will ask for your bank details, your bank statements. Why? Because they want to know how you will be surviving. How will you run day after day in a foreign country that is expensive for you to stay there? So do you have money that is going to help you stay in that country? So you need to start saving, because you will need that money and they will need to see your bank statements when you go for the visa application. Alternatively, if you have somebody who's inviting you from the foreign country, they can also present their bank statements and a written document or a guarantee letter that's proving that they are going to be supporting you or they are going to help you during your stay there and they're going to take care of your needs. So in this one, if you're traveling through an invitation, you will need to you are at an advantage because you have somebody who can cover you. Also, if you want to travel, maybe you don't have the money and you have somebody who can give you the money, you need to have that money in your account so that it can show that you are able to take care of yourself. And one thing I would advise, if you really don't have the means or you don't have somebody who's going to take care of you, don't rush to travel, because foreign countries, let's say US, UK or Europe, is not as cheap as Kenya or Africa is. So you will need at least to have some money that will help you survive around here. The final thing that you'll need is a passport photo, a recent passport photo of yourself. This comes in different dimensions depending on the embassy that you're applying through, because some embassies have different dimensions of how they want their passport photo to be. But one common thing is that they always want to see your ears in the passport photo. So before you take any passport, it's not just any passport photo that you took maybe 2 months ago or 2 days prior to the application that you will use. You have to check what exactly they want in the passport photo. The things that I have stated may not be everything that you need for your visa application. There may be other details depending on where you're applying to go to. And what I was doing is just giving an overview of some of the things that you will require, because some, like the passport, you need to have it as soon as now. So in case you're planning to travel soon or you have those dreams, I would advise you to get your passport as soon as possible so that it cannot delay you in the process of applying for your visa. So in the next videos, I will be doing more videos on other requirements, maybe depending on the place that you want to go to, or how to acquire some of these things like the passport and other things that you require for your visa. And I would also ask you, in case you have any questions or you feel there's something you would want me to discuss in my next video, just put it in your comment and I will be happy to do a next video on the same. So guys, I hope you have gotten something that you didn't know about concerning the visa application process, and I hope to see you in the next video, and good luck as you start your process of trying